everyone, welcome to Foresights TV. On the occasion of Turkey turning 100 years, we have a special discussion on Turkey titled Tryst the Turkey. To discuss on, we have Mr. Sudhakar Sharma, the editor of Foresights TV English. Welcome sir, welcome to Foresights Studio.
Thank you.
Sir, firstly, before discussing the 100 years eventful success of Turkey, let's know its geopolitical significance.
Definitely. I think it will be very apt for us to discuss about the geopolitical significance, because whatever the importance Turkey has gained or Turkey is reigning as a power to reckon with has solely come from the geopolitical significance only it is holding. If you see the Middle East and if you see the two continents, you will be really mesmerized to see Turkey, which is really encircled by three continents: Asia, Africa, and Europe. And Turkey is really a country which is connected to two continents. It has its presence in twin continents, which is something I think it's a very rare occurrence, and Turkey has taken fullest advantage of this geographical positioning. Here you see that the part which is lying in Asia is over the Anatolian Peninsula, whereas the part which is in Europe is over the Balkan Peninsula. Thus, both these peninsulas are carrying the geography of Turkey. And when we see the bordering nations, you really feel that Turkey is poised to become a kind of power only because of these neighboring countries. It has in the east Iran, the very big country which is populated by Shias, and on the western side you have the Aegean Sea, while it faces Mediterranean Sea on the south, and in the north it has Black Sea. So you have Turkey enriched with great trade opportunities, especially the sea trade is just suitable for Turkey, and the close contact with Europe on one side and Asia on the other has really enriched itself, and that has made it a significant player in the community of the nations.
Yeah, sir, can we know the 100 years the history of Turkey and what were the historical changes?
Definitely. I believe you are asking about the historical roots which made Turkey a sovereign republic which is called Turkey. This is a wonderful thing. Actually, the history is quite long with the Turkey, for it's not a nation which is immature. It has been in contact with so many civilizations. When I really recount that even Hellenes, Hattis and Hittians and Armenians, Persians, Byzantines, Romans, Assyrians, like that so many civilizations have inhabited this land. And every civilization leaves behind a trace of its culture. That is why Turkey is an amalgamation of cultures. It's really a wonderful happening. That is why you see that there are around 30 UNESCO World Heritage Sites at Turkey, and that's why this Turkey has turned out to be the fourth most visited country in the world. It is a kind of tourist destination for the international traveler, because like visiting Egypt or any other civilization, if one happens to be at Turkey, he will be in live contact with so many generations, so many civilizations, and it really is a kind of education by itself. When you see that primarily there were Aeolian and Ionian civilizations were there, and from there Assyrians came, and from Assyrians Romans came. After Romans it was under Byzantine rule, and from Byzantine rule Ottoman Empire, it took control of the Turkey and the surrounding areas. And after the Ottoman rule was abolished, Turkey became a sovereign republic under the name Turkey, and the present president of Turkey is Erdogan, who is marching the country in a direction which it needs to be. So this is the kind of historical aspect, and the vast history or history dating back to so many thousands of years has made Turkey a wise country. But presently it is lacking in direction. What it really requires is a president with a vision, a president who can really be impartial to everyone. There is a kind of gross human right violation going on in Turkey that needs to be curbed, and Turkey should respect its culture and move forward.
Yeah, sir, as you have mentioned, from
Yes,
the starting president of Mustafa to the
yes,
date Erdogan,
yes.
what were the changes in the
Yes, definitely.
Turkey?
And I think at this juncture, let me speak few words about Mustafa Kemal
Yes,
also.
yes.
I think it's appropriate because Mustafa Kemal is renowned as the Ataturk, father of Turkey, because he held a kind of a voice within the country during the Ottoman rule. What happened then was during the First World War, which took place between 1914 and 1918, Ottoman Empire was siding the central team, and they were defeated by the Allies or the Axis team, and those Axis team or the Allies took over the cities of Izmir, Istanbul, which were a part of Turkey, and the national movement or a kind of sentiment arose within Turkey under the leadership of Muhammad Kemal. Mustafa Kemal is called. That Mustafa Kemal took the country to such a level that the voice was really, it became amplified, and finally the agreement of Lusani was signed in 1923, and the Republic of Turkey was formed. Now Turkey is exactly 100 years from its formation. So it's a kind of significant thing that we both are speaking about Turkey at that particular juncture of 100 years is really a nice thing to do, because we can review what and all has happened over these years and learn to adapt the good things into our own constitution.
Sir, you have also mentioned it is the fourth most tourist
Yes,
destination.
exactly.
So, from the beginning itself, it attracted the whole world in its tourist sector.
Yes, obviously, because Turkey was all along been a place of tourists. Its natural climatic situation, the climatic conditions were so nice. The flora, the fauna, and the type of culture, the food, everything was conducive to the international travelers. That is why Turkey has slowly become a place to visit and watch by everyone. And that trend continues even today. And it has got historical, educative value also. To the person of history and archaeology, it offers an immense lab of opportunities, I would call it. Turkey is a kind of lab for the archaeologists to explore, and for the anthropologists to study man in depth, and for the biologists to study the flora and fauna, because the species are really varied. Like that, for every researcher, Turkey offers scope for in depth study. And for the common traveler, he can have a nice ambience, he can enjoy the ambience, he can really enjoy the place because it has a kind of even temperatures, and it is a conducive place situated between Europe and Asia, an intermingling of two wonderful cultures. That's why I believe that Turkey is most visited and accessible also.
Okay, sir, on this occasion, so have you been to Turkey, or else if you have researched on it,
Yes.
share us anything, some specialty popular in
Yes,
Turkey?
definitely. It's a nice question, and I have been making a good study of the Middle East. Middle East and North Africa. It is titled under MENA project. Middle East and North Africa. When we study Middle East, we really get startled by the presence of Turkey, because Turkey is offering a kind of scenario which is really a rare to find in any other country, and Turkey is in a position to offer to a wide spectrum of researchers also. Here in Turkey, you have so many national parks, preservatory centers, you have places like World Heritage Centers are there, and you have amusing parks are there, you have species preservatory centers are there. Like that, Turkey is a wonder by itself, and added to that the nice culture of the people of Turkey. Turks, Kurds, and many other ethnic varieties are there, and everyone they welcome people into their territories, and they really show a kind of respect which is really not forgotten by the tourists. That's why tourists keep really flocking towards Turkey in great numbers.
Okay, sir. We'll discuss now about the Turkey's government
Yes,
policies
yes,
and the leaders of Turkey, sir.
yes. Actually, at this point, when we see that Turkey has turned 100, what comes to our mind is how strong is its economy. Now, as per the statistics, we see that Turkey stands at 17th position in the global GDP. GDP, when we take into account, it stands at 17th position. And according to the statistics of PPP, triple P, it stands at 11th position. So, this is a healthy position for Turkey, and going by the standards and statistics, and even going by the forecast, economic forecast, we see that Turkey would have a fairly good and sound economy in times to come also. This is a nice thing, but what is really required is a policy making. There, people are really quite apprehensive about Turkey nowadays, especially the war between Gaza and Israel has exposed few things. It has revealed few things which are really proving momentary for Turkey, because the people of Turkey should bear the cost of these revelations, and this is where everyone is really finding that Turkey would have a different type of leaning in times to come.
Yes, sir. So,
Because
what is Turkey's standpoint on the
yes,
ongoing war of Gaza and Israel?
wonderful, because I was really expecting this question. Everyone was thinking ever since the onset of this war between Gaza and Israel, people were pretty sure that either Qatar or the Erdogan ruled Turkey and would find a kind of solution for this ever boiling pot of this war. But to the utter surprise of everyone, Erdogan maintained a kind of diplomatic silence for a long time, and finally, when the Islamic summit took place quite recently, there he revealed his true colors. There he showed that he was more a Muslim. He showed his religion, he gave more importance to religion than the political significance of that particular time. And that's where the European community really felt that his religious allegiance is more than his political outgoing. That is why the world over there is a kind of turn towards Turkey, stating very clearly that its adherence to the principles of Hamas and other military outfits is not in line with the international policies. Actually, Europe has abandoned Houthis, Hamas, and even Hezbollah. All the three were the militia, illegal militia of Iran. So, world doesn't really promote such groups. Even in India also, we have seen how ISI and so many other groups, LET, Lashkar-e-Toiba, so many other groups have created havoc in our own country. We have seen how our beautiful valley of Kashmir was really shelled every day, and so many lives were lost because of these illegal groups. We have seen some groups coming from Bangladesh. We have seen such attacks from all Muslim countries. And even now, Afghanistan is being ruled by a fundamentalist group. It's not a democracy. So, world over, when we see such things, we believe that Turkey is really stepping into the shoes of Afghanistan, and really pray that such a thing shouldn't happen, because Turkey, with its long history, shouldn't commit such blunders. I hope the people of Turkey must be really repenting. They must be really aiming for a kind of change where all religions, all cultures, all regionalities will be evenly treated and evenly respected. That should happen.
Yes, sir. So, what is the general perception of people towards the Turkey presidents?
Yes, this is correct. As of now, you see that there is a kind of trend going on which is really proving to be against the President Erdogan. Previously, people were really together. They were supporting Erdogan, but of late they have seen that his policies are misleading his own country. They are taking Turkey into darker ages. Instead of evolving, it is going back in time. This no nation really wishes to be. That's why the global community as well as the people of Turkey are feeling that there is a dire necessity for the change in that president of Turkey, because his policies, if they are really even to everyone, there wouldn't have been any problem. But now he is more in line with his own religion. He is viewing everything through the eyes of religion more than international diplomacy, which is not good for a nation having thousands of history. If it were such a baby nation, okay, it is acceptable. But with such a long drawn history, if Turkey behaves this way, it would lose its credibility in the
It will.
international arena.
So, sir, why is Turkey at a state of incessant political chaos?
Yes, the political chaos, as you rightly asked, is due to the policies of Turkey more than anything else. Because in Turkey, you see that there is no freedom for women.
Hmm.
Women have no voice. So, women groups have been really pleading a lot that in a civilized world, in a civic world, why should the voice of women be suppressed? Women are a part of the society, they are a part of the country, they have their own ideology, and how a nation suppresses the voice of the women as such, it is truly condemnable and highly deplorable. And second thing is, of late we have seen that there is a kind of schism going on between the majority Turks and the Kurds, which are really a kind of minority in Turkey. The schisms or the inter rivalry between these two groups is such that always Turks are given the advantage, because the government itself openly supports Turks, and it gives a kind of secondary importance to Kurds. That is why these inter rivalries are going up, and gross human violations are also, human right violation is predominant in Turkey. You will be surprised to see the statistics that 2400 cases against against Turkey have been filed between 1923, between we can say 1950 and 2013. So during that period, 2400 established evidenced cases of human right violation have been framed against Turkey. This clearly shows that this staggering number very clearly indicates the state of affairs which are going on at Turkey, which is not a thing which is good for Turkey, because human right violation is something which the whole nations of the world condemn like anything. And second thing is, regarding LGBT and other issues also, Turkey as a religious nation is really very hard upon those issues. And finally, when we see the kind of other discriminations in Turkey, especially I would say, we are from media, and there Turkey, you don't see the media getting the importance which we get in India. We are very proud to say that as a media person in India, we carry a lot of respect, significance, and our voice is heard by everyone. We have the opportunity to voice forth our concerns, but the same is not there with our friends in Turkey. Our colleagues at Turkey are really lacking in this facility. Their voice is really suppressed. When media's voice is suppressed, it's not a good sign for the country, be it US or UK or any other place. And that really speaks a kind of doom for Turkey. It has to really awaken from its slumber. It has to really open gates of freedom of expression to all these vital groups. First, women should be given opportunity to participate in the politics, to participate in all the decision making process, then due consideration must be given to media and to all the other groups. Especially, there should be a kind of evenness between the two groups of Turks and Kurds. So that should happen. Once it settles down into a kind of uniformity, then only Turkey will be a great place which it was.
So, sir, finally, Turkey is stepping into its redefined era. So, how would you
Definitely.
visualize the future
Yeah,
perspectives?
definitely. As a person who is into the study of Middle East, I really feel, and I am with Turkey, I would say that I really like its historical importance. I really like its cultural variance, and I would say that Turkey should really become free from religious allegiances, preferences. It should really be open to everyone. It should invite, it should have a broad mind. Then Turkey would really prosper in the days to come. It's a sound economy. God has endowed Turkey with everything. The only thing which is lacking with the Turkey now is a sound policy making. And if that really takes place, Turkey would become a real power to reckon with in future too. That will happen.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable time and letting us know the historical importance of Turkey on this occasion of Turkey turning 100 and its government policies too.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, that's all for the day. Keep watching Foresights TV for more latest topics. Signing off, Anjali.